Good afternoon, it's Tony Hayes again from Parapsychologists UK. Today's date, Saturday 19th of February 2022, and now we're looking at movie 392. Those who follow the case carefully will recall that the earlier movie, which is 391, we were dealing with an incredibly loud bang sound. I was picked up on not just one camera, but all three of them, showing very, very similar frequencies, and was suggestive that it was closer to the camera, what I call 2B, which is nearer to the window ledge area, but it's not quite centered, a little bit further towards the window. That's what that was suggesting. There were a couple of the trigger air balls that had gone off as well, which we recorded. The following day then, we've got to try and to find reasons for this noise. You just don't accept it. So the owner went in the following day, because obviously what I could see on CCTV with a pile of boxes. So we asked the owner to go in and do a number of tests just to see if we could get something close. I have done acoustic sound tests on this building before, particularly when we were dealing with these raps. So I've done these before, and normally with sound it was always completely different to what it was the frequencies of the raps themselves. But on this occasion, this was what, by pushing that FedEx box down, just putting them, just tipping it, and it's being picked up by the same camera, that was the frequencies going from about 50 to about 1500 hertz, which is practically the same as the others. So this was highly suggested. This is cam 1. A little bit different, because it seems to fall away around 600 hertz, where this doesn't. So, but it was incredibly close, to the point that I would say it's the boxes caused the actual sound itself. However, we start to look then through the cameras, and the boxes have never moved. We can also capture the camera, as you can see here. The camera's looking down on it. They never moved. Yeah, it sounds like it does, but they haven't. So, I just don't know what's going on there. In a way, if it was like a door that was closed, so we've got a closed door, we hear a bang, we do experiments, and we find we can get an identical frequency spectrum when we close the door. Yet on the camera, when we look through the camera, the door doesn't open or close. We would suggest it was some form of residual sound from the past that's being projected forwards. So that's the sort of area that we are with this, because the camera has not picked it up. It actually alarmed because of sound and not visual. So I really don't know. So that's the update on that one. Those who've seen 391 supplement, or 391B as I call it, will know what's gone on there. And why it's interesting is because we're now on to 392, and we're again dealing with another unexplained bang. There were two. This is now on the 11th, the following day. Now, there were two captures, so I'm going to look after the easiest one first, which is the actual. This is in the window. This is cam. We call cam 2B. The trigger ball goes off, so we're going to watch it all the way through, just to see if we can hear anything. Nothing so far. As a reminder to everybody, I use amplified headphones. The actual microphones are coming off the microphone source, and I can turn them up quite loud. So this has helped me. I don't need to turn anything up any further now. If it's in there, I'll hear it. So you may not quite hear what I do if you're using laptop speakers or mobile phone speakers, that type of thing. Earbuds are okay. But you're better off with over-ear headphones, those that are serious into the analysis side. So as far as that's concerned, it's just a question of just noting it down. You know, I'm not going to ignore it. I do write it down, as you've seen, to keep a note of that. So we're now into this one. It's on the 11th of September. Which date is that? 11th of September. It's a Saturday night. 7:10 at night. Nobody should be there. The boxes are still there. These don't actually get moved to the Monday when they get thrown in the wheelie bin. There's another bang again, you see. That's the bag there, so they're all there in full view. Let's just have a listen our way through. In fact, you can see the boxes through there. That is the window behind. That is that. No movement there either. Oh, there. It's quite handy. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to take a snippet of this room. And point out that we have got, you can actually see there with that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll take a screenshot of the actual, because when it's daylight, the cameras just film in normal colour. It's only when it gets darker that the infrared then illuminates, and you then see it in sort of grayscale. So that's the reason why it's in colour. It's just there is a sufficient light there for the infrared not to engage. So what we need to do, bring that scatter, and we'll take I'd be interested to see if it does match, well, not match, but is it similar to the one from the day earlier. Okay, no need for the visual, nothing to be seen. That's it. Yeah, it does look quite different, doesn't it? Okay, I've got to be looping there, so it's going to be multiple bands, so just be ready in case you've got loud headphones on. Okay, quick a snippet of that. Okay, I've got that. I can shut that down now. I'm just interested in the frequency. It's certainly a little bit different to what's on there, I think. Yeah, it's just different. It seems to be, because you can actually see it on the Mixcraft track, a series of strikes. So it's almost as if it's fell then rolled twice. And what I can say on this one, undoubtedly, when the owner went in, he was unable to find any reason for it, any cause for it. It just set the boxes were removed afterwards anyway. So I don't know. I've absolutely no idea why that's occurred. It's slightly different sound but similar. But once again, an unexplained bang where we're unable to find a rational explanation for it. So, okay, so see you on the next movie. Bye.